conditions are suboptimal to mission deployment and evacuation. This is as close as I can get you to the Longinus Gamma facility. Take heed, Meridian. Trigon target acquisition vectors are unknown. Best to keep moving and stay together. Projecting a sense of tactical dominance may deter him from attacking. For now,
stay vigilant.
brace for the beach, but keep pressing forward.
Highspawn identified. Combat extended. High prior inactive maneuvers. The Trigon alters its approach vector.
More equipment here.
Change position. Maintain formation. Reposition and refocus. Trigon displays aggressive behavior. We hold advantageous terrain. Tyranids approaching. Engage weapons. Iron Halo online.
Rally and relocate, brothers.
Conserve ammunition. The Trigon is not our objective.
Indeed, Meridian. Unless the Tyranid Barrow devours the target, its extermination is not mission critical. Close ranks and hunt her down.
About our presence. Alert! Fight the radius to the back. Enhanced tactics ready. Hunter destroyed. Execute Iron Halo tactics. Watch for the tunnel beast. advantage deters the Xenos tunneler. Change position. Maintain formation.
Tarry not, and scatter not.
Reloading ammunition. Contact imminent. Reloading.
Look, the beast changes its vector. A lift station lies just ahead, Meridian. Considering the Trigon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's keep. We have eyes on the lift platform.
Rearming.
I have summoned the transport. Eagles Gallia. Remain patient. Transport lift inbound.
Perplexing, I have transmitted no authorizations.
I am seeking to surrender the beast. We reposition frequently.
Transport lift status. Incorrect. Begins. Ceases.
Regroup and relocate. Disregard servo scope. Throwing fragmentation grenade.
The lift has arrived.
Advance to the lift. Advance to position. Iron Halo ready.
Ran out of wings so first. Stay close and slow.
Risky fire.
Ignoel Metrian welcomes you to Longinus Gamma Bioresearch Facility. Please do not disturb the lift. It would be a waste. I have no music to play while you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile, brutal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
Agos Gallia, can you analyze this servo skull?
Meridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am... Irritant signal silenced. Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing.
Block out any distractions. Our orders stand.
A suggestion: abandon Gallio's misguided vendetta against the League of Languages. You know what Gallio and Metrian achieved together in the past. Ask about Project Zeta 6 if you ever speak to him again.
That Trigon is a greater threat than a malfunctioning servos. I have never encountered a servo gun malfunctioning like this.
Maintain focus on the mission. Coming front.
Out, you damn fool.
your aid, brother. Magazine exhausted.
This is the wrong path. You must turn back.
Iron Halo online. For the Emperor! Stock up. Ammunition here.
That is the biggest tyranny I've seen. We will get our chance at it, brothers.
I was worried you had fallen victim to Mitrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive devices, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with will leave across my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Mitrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and store in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servant skull as a crude mouthpiece. But give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake. And your own.
The Radiant will remain uncompromised,
You are pawns of a redundant system gridlocked by bureaucracy and blinded by flesh faith.
Operation jeopardized.
It summoned legions of Xenos.
Astartes, the facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
Melter munitions should be nearby. Place melter charges on the Xenos swarm spots. Iron Halo ready. Annihilate tyranny rally points.
Keep scanning for signs of the triangle.
For the Emperor! Reminder. Priority is to cover ground as quickly as possible.
Keep going forward.
Inside the facility, you'll find Mitrian cowering in her data enclave.
Gallia, old friend of mine. If you missed our binaric discourses, you could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to thews of soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you come forward, that I must drag you back into the light.
Cover my reload.
Your righteous read is a beacon to the Tyranid swarm.
Reloading ammunition. For the Emperor! Enhanced tactic ready. There is no turning back.
The Tyranids will digest your flesh as biomass.
Equipping fresh magazine.
Behold the truth of my faults. I facility, and nothing more. What reason exists to pull me from recording biomass coalescence data firsthand? I pose no threat to Gallia or the Imperium, even if I should fall.
Disconnect her synaptic tethers from the facility command terminals. Stand firm. I expect her to route Xenos to assault your limits.
Secure that console uplink.
Calibrate your aim, brother.
Respecting dead body.
Reloading.
Commencing signal disruption.
Iron Halo online.
Scan ready to deploy. I must retreat momentarily.
Focus efforts on the next objective. The power cell is required to restore energy to the facility. Who has eyes on a power cell?
Galileo, bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors and Zeta 6. It was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good crux. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the might rules, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astartes shall die here, alone, in the dark.
Leaving the disruption radius.
Reclaim the radius and finish the disruption.
Iron Halo ready.
Story
Tech Priest, you must still face the Emperor's justice.
Futile, impotent waste of gene seed. You trifle with the only hope against the hive mind the Imperium has left.
Adrian's connection is now offline.
Return to Metrian's containment unit. See, Metrian, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our hopes. These tender claws of the Star's flesh have accomplished nothing, Doctor. I'm not sure already achieving my designs. You are fully science, Metrian. Brilliantly. Confirm position of her quivering mass of computational gray matter.
Asset acquired.
Pilot, Meridian is ready for evacuation.
Send
Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Meridian.
Elite level Xenos. Pacified.
Our banner awaits unfurled.
Strategic point marked. Orders received. Friendly fire. Melter on position. Iron Beam online.
Where shall I plant this flag?
All specs prime.
Reloading ammunition. Falling out front.
Gun ready to deploy.
Through one last maelstrom we go.
Evacuation point ahead. Ammunition restocked. Iron Halo ready. Iron Halo protocol. Tyranny unit sighted. Routine praise administered. Equipping fresh magazine. Xenos countermeasures successful.
We must assemble here. No telling what surprises await.
Refilling magazines.
Located extra stims.
Acknowledged. Enhanced tactic ready.
I cannot land with that burrowing abomination lurking about. Deep scans have penetrated the atmospheric disturbances. And Demetrius meddling code. Private vulnerability data pushed to your displays.
Objective updated. Terminate Trigon.
original Metrian and the historical dataset she possesses are for Mechanicus eyes only. But rest assured, she is in trustworthy hands now. You have my gratitude for your efforts, and I shall recommend some honorifics for your service, of course. There is much to ask, much to learn.